case of Grace Millane gained widespread international attention, both for its harrowing details and the broader implications it raises about women's safety. Grace Millane was born on December 2, 1996, in Wickford, Essex, England. She was the youngest of 3 children in a close-knit family. Her father, David Millane, was a property developer, and her mother, Gillian Millane, was a homemaker. Grace was known for her cheerful personality, adventurous spirit, and strong bond with her family. She was particularly close to her brothers, Michael and Declan, and was often described as the heart of the family. Grace attended St. Thomas More High School, where she was remembered as a friendly and caring student. She later went on to study advertising and marketing at the University of Lincoln, graduating in 2018. During her time at university, she developed a passion for creative fields, particularly in advertising, and was described by friends as ambitious and hardworking. Grace also had a love for art and photography, often capturing moments from her travels and everyday life. She enjoyed socializing, meeting new people, and exploring new places. Her adventurous nature made her eager to travel after completing her studies. Grace's journey took her to places like Peru, where she hiked Machu Picchu and other iconic locations before arriving in New Zealand in late November 2018. New Zealand was one of the final destinations of her itinerary before she planned to return home to celebrate Christmas with her family. On December 1st, 2018, the day before her 22nd birthday, Grace was in Auckland, New Zealand. She had arranged a date through the TINDER app with the man later identified as Jesse Kempson, a 26-year-old New Zealand resident. They met at the Sky City complex in central Auckland, where they visited several bars and were seen drinking and chatting on CCTV footage. They appeared to be enjoying each other's company, with no immediate signs of distress or danger. Later that evening, the pair went to Jesse's apartment in City Life Hotel. According to Jesse, the two engaged in consensual sexual activity involving choking. Hours after the two were seen entering and leaving the hotel's elevator, Jesse would be seen leaving the hotel alone. He was seen carrying a cart full of suitcases that looked oddly shaped, with no obvious signs of Grace anywhere. The next day, when Grace failed to contact her family on her birthday, they grew concerned. She was reported missing shortly after. A major police investigation ensued, involving reviews of CCTV footage and interviews with individuals she may have encountered. On December 8, 2018, Grace's body was discovered in the Waitakere Ranges, a forested area west of Auckland. She had been placed in a suitcase and buried in a shallow grave. Police confirmed she had been strangled to death. Jesse quickly became a person of interest after police traced Grace's movements on CCTV. When questioned, he initially claimed that the two had parted ways after their date. However, his story unraveled when evidence showed he purchased a suitcase and cleaning supplies the day after her death, as well as buying a rental car to transport her body. Surveillance footage also captured him using Grace's bank card to withdraw money, indicating a calculated attempt to profit from her death. During the investigation, police found disturbing evidence on Jesse's phone, including explicit photographs of Grace taken after her death. Jesse Kempson's trial began in November of 2019. The prosecution argued that Jesse deliberately strangled Grace during their encounter and sought to cover up his crime. They highlighted his story of predatory behavior towards women, including other instances where he had coerced and intimidated women he met on dating apps. Jesse maintained that Grace's death was accidental, resulting from consensual erotic asphyxiation. However, expert witnesses testified that the level of force required to kill somebody through strangulation went far beyond what could have been considered accidental. They also noted that Jesse made no attempt to seek help or report the incident, instead focusing on disposing of the body and erasing evidence. On November 22, 2019, a jury found Jesse Kempson guilty of murder. He was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum non-parole period of 17 years. Grace Millane's murder sparked widespread outrage and discussions about violence against women, particularly in the context of online dating. The case highlighted the risk women face when meeting strangers and underscored the need for greater awareness and safety measures. Following his conviction for Grace's murder, Jesse faced additional trials for unrelated offenses involving other women. In 2020, he was convicted of rape and multiple counts of assault against 2 other victims, further solidifying his pattern of predatory behavior. The Grace Millane case remains a symbol of the urgent need to address violence against women. Her family established a foundation in her memory, aiming to support young people embarking on their own travels while raising awareness about safety. Grace's story continues to resonate as a reminder of the importance of vigilance, accountability, and systematic change in addressing gender-based violence. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the True Crime Diaries. If you enjoyed today's case coverage, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Also follow our social media, and we will see you guys in the next one.